Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurfidas binti Rashid. I will present on the impact of soil heavy metal accumulation on the growth of Sunn Hemp, Crotalaria juncea. For the introduction, heavy metals are described as a group of metals and metalloids that are poisonous to plants and animals. It also can cause several damage to the soil and plant when they are highly concentrated or at low concentration. Sunn Hemp plant, also known as Crotalaria juncea, are effectively in absorbing and reducing the accumulation of heavy metals like cadmium, zinc, lead, and copper in soil. So these plant species belong to the group family of Fabaceae, and it is not only important for its phytoremediation capabilities but also for its agriculture value as a fiber and manure crop. Overall, Sunn Hemp plants are crucial in mitigating the harmful effect of heavy metal contamination. So the objective of this study are two. The first one is to determine the heavy metal content in soil and plant after being exposed to different concentration rate. And second one, to examine the growth of Crotalaria juncea planted in different concentration rate of heavy metals contaminated soil. The experimental site is located at UITM Place greenhouse, and the soil sample collected and been analyzed in lab. So these are the treatment. The T0 is the negative control, and T1, T2, and T3 and T4 is increasing according to the rate. And then these are the experimental design CRD. For result, copper found in soil and plant, based from the figures, the highest concentration found in soil for copper is at treatment number 3, which is 0.159 milligram per liter, and the lowest is in treatment 1, which is 0.1. And for the copper found in plant, there is a significant difference in leaf, but there is no significant difference in root and stem. So for the stem part, the highest concentration found in T3, which is 0.013, and for the leaf part, the highest concentration is T4, which is 0.09. Overall, it shows that the leaf part is the highest concentration rate of copper for Crotalaria juncea plants. Additionally, too much of copper limits on leaf part effect on the uptake of other elements, stated by Kwang Lilata et al. 2021. For lead found in soil and plant, the highest concentration of lead found is in treatment 4, which is 8.382 milligram per liter. And for the root parts, the treatment 3 is the highest, 3.829. For the stem part, the highest is T4, 0.308. And while for the leaf part, the highest is T4, 1.610. For the plant growth parameter, it shows that there is no significant difference, but the highest result was T4, the yellow line, 135 cm after 10 weeks of observation. This is the picture of plant height starting from week 2 until week 8. Next, we go to numbers of flowers and also numbers of pod. So based on the numbers of flowers, the highest is T0, the treatment, and the lowest is T4. For numbers of pods, T2 is the highest numbers of pod, and the lowest is T4. So these are the flowers and also the pods. So for conclusion of this study, the main objective is to determine the heavy metal content in soil and plant, and also to examine the growth of this plant. So based on the result, the plant can survive in the highest concentration rate of heavy metals, which the best result is treatment 4. It contributed in the highest plant height, the highest concentration of lead in soil, and the highest stem part for lead and leaf, and also copper in leaf. Also, the highest is in treatment 4. So the treatment 4 accumulate the combination of 200 ml solution of 35.7 of cadmium, 59.4 of copper, and 108 of lead, and 115.6 of nickel. So in terms of heavy metals content in plant and soil, copper and lead show the presence, while cadmium and nickel has not been absorbed in the soil, while heavy metal content in plant, only copper and lead presence. The root parts is the highest concentration of lead, while the leaf copper is the highest concentration among the different part of Sunn Hemp. For the recommendation, determination of this heavy metal in soil and Sunn Hemp plant after being exposed to different concentration rate of heavy metals. Uh, the future research needs to be done on the growth performance, and there's still a lot of room to improve in this study. Further research should be focusing on the other potential plant that can also absorb heavy metal as plant phytoremediation. So these are the reference, some of the reference that used in this study. That's all. Thank you.